Thank you everybody for coming to today's guidance session for the Nitobe College pre-program courses. My name is Dale Whitfield. I am a specially appointed assistant professor for Nitobe College. So today I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of our programs. We're going to have some presentations from some of our former students, and at the end we'll have a bit of time for some Q&A. So first, a little bit about Nitobe College. So Nitobe College is a special interdisciplinary program that aims to bring together students from different departments, different cultures, and help them to develop effective teamwork skills. And through the course, you'll learn things such as creative and critical thinking, leadership, facilitation, and these skills are all underpinned by what we've termed our 3+1 competencies. These are kind of our overarching learning outcomes that inform all of our courses. So these are the ability to attain sustainable personal development. So one of the key things about Nitobe College is that education is a journey, and you will have to constantly evaluate and reevaluate your skills across not just your academic lives, but your entire lives. So it's all about giving you the direction and skills to be able to do that. Our second competency is team organization and management skills. So Nitobe College is team-based learning. We do lots of group work, and again, as I mentioned, we're interdisciplinary and intercultural, so you get a lot of experience working with lots of diverse different people. Third is capability of knowledge sharing and that application for social benefit. So taking the knowledge, the specializations that you have in your own studies and combining them, synthesizing them with people from other departments, and ultimately trying to make some application and benefit to society. And we do that by the problems and challenges that we set you throughout classes. Our +1 is professional ethics. So how you can work ethically, both as a professional, as a student, however you want to progress in your future. So the Nitobe College graduate curriculum is open to students enrolled in master's and professional degree programs at Hokkaido University. I think that if you're not a master's or professional degree program student, I don't think they would let you in. So hopefully that's not put anybody off. So first, let me talk to you about the kind of process of process of going through Nitobe College. So first, we have our pre-program courses, which I'll give you a little bit about in a minute. So these are Gold Project Course 1 and Gold Project Course 2, and we offer these twice a year in the entry in the spring and in fall. If you complete these pre-program courses, you are eligible to then move on to our honours program. And based on the name, you can probably guess pre-program is there to help prepare you for the honours program. So again, it's not going to be the main focus today, but I'll give you a little bit of information about our honours program as well for the future. So Nitobe College is kind of very unique in terms of the environment and teaching methods that it uses compared to other kind of traditionally higher education courses, especially in Japanese universities. So first, as I mentioned, we invite students from many diverse backgrounds, and of course that includes Japanese and international students. So you can come together and work in what we like to term a microcosm of international society. Second, as I mentioned, it is interdisciplinary. Students coming from many different departments, many different specializations. So it's an opportunity not only for you to apply your own specialization, your own specialist knowledge, but also to develop and enrich it by working, gaining perspectives from people from other departments. So Nitobe is a team-based active learning environment. Basically, what that means is we don't really give you big lectures. We're very much about giving you minimal information, setting you promise, and letting you as teams, students, work it out for yourselves. And of course, across taking the program, you will obviously develop friendships. You'll get to interact with not only different faculty members, but also we'll have guests from outside of Hokudai in many cases. And also we have our mentors, which I'll explain a little bit later. So you get to create a kind of global network that supports your lifelong career build. So a little bit of information about our pre-program courses. So as I mentioned, these are preparatory courses required for enrolling in the honours program. So they consist of 2 subjects. They're not 8 weeks each. It's actually 8 and 7, but we're not worried about that. And as I mentioned, they're held twice yearly in spring and in fall. So Global Practice Course 1 aims to help you develop skills so that you can collaborate effectively with diverse people. So this will help within the class. You'll develop knowledge for critical thinking, creative thinking, leadership, facilitation, presentation skills, and it's a really kind of diverse learning experience. Global Practice Course 2 builds on these skills, and we teach you industry standard project management techniques, and this will help you to ultimately develop and implement projects both in academia and also in your future lives. So this is the course schedule for this coming semester. As I say, it's not quite 8 and 8, it's kind of 7 and 8. So as you can see, the kind of breakdown of the things you'll learn each week. When I've finished giving the general kind of explanation, I'll actually pass on to Marina Sensei, who will give you a little bit more kind of insight into what she wants to do in the coming semester. So I'm just going to flash this up now, but you have the QR code on the piece of paper in front of you. So although you do have to register through ELMS, I know speak to some of you that you already have, you must also complete the Google form. This is essential for us to actually register you for the course. So the form is pretty straightforward, just some generic information, you know, your name, your email, supervisor name and email. But most importantly, motivation, why you want to join the program, and also a self-assessment of your English language ability. And if you've not done a test recently, you don't have to include a score. If you want, you can include a score, but just give us an idea of your level of ability. And then, yeah, if you've not already, please make sure that you register for the course via ELMS. If you don't, we'll just keep reminding you until you do. And then just kind of jumping ahead a little bit, just give you a bit of information about our honours program. So our honours program, again, aims to utilise the skills developed in Global Practice Course 1 and Global Practice Course 2, and kind of gives you kind of more focused problems to work on across the entire kind of course. So in pre-program, we typically might change the topic every week or every couple of weeks, whereas in these classes, the topic is set for the entire 8-week period, and you will work in the same team for the 8-week period. So Global Advanced Course 1, the practice of problem solving. So you will be given a problem, and you will have to develop a project in your teams that helps to hopefully solve it or provide some leeway into it. Global Advanced Course 2 is a little bit different compared to the other 3 courses. It's more of a mini research project. So Foundations and Practice of Problem Finding. You'll have some broad theme, and you will have to identify an area or a population or a target that you want to go and find out some information about. But again, you don't have to worry about this just yet. This is a much further in the future. Quick note about our honours program. If you enroll, Global Advanced Course 1 is compulsory. You must take it. Global Advanced Course 2 is elective. It's optional unless you get scholarship, but I'll explain that later. If you do not want to take Global Advanced Course 2, which I do recommend, we do have other courses that you can take to kind of make up that 2 credits that you need to complete the honours program. Also, as part of Nitobe College, we have various support systems to help you as students. So the main one is Nitobe Portfolio, or NPF. So this is our kind of program-specific version of ELMS. Effectively, basically, we will give all the information and you can do your teamwork through there. You also use it to give us feedback and self-reflection. So hence why we kind of need your information from the Google form so we can register for NPS. So the next 3 are kind of more if you choose to enter the honours program. But if you do choose to enter the honours program and become a quote-unquote Nitobe College student, you will be eligible for 2 different scholarships. The first one is for academic support, which you can apply for when you enter the program. And also there is a study abroad, promotion of learning and research overseas, which you can apply for as long as you are enrolled in the program. Again, upon completing the honours program, you're also eligible to join our alumni network. So this obviously tries to promote kind of learning and opportunities for students in the future. And also, a unique feature of Nitobe College is that we have our Nitobe College mentors. So these are people, mainly the graduates from Hokkaido University, or have made some significant contribution within Hokkaido, who are kind of industry experts. And they come in, usually we might invite them to some of our classes, but our main kind of event for incorporating the mentors is the Mentor Forum. And as Nitobe College students, you are eligible to come to the Mentor Forum and not only get some advice from the mentors, but also an opportunity to kind of sit down with them and ask them the questions kind of one-to-one and getting some good advice and feedback. And just before I pass on to Marina Sensei, I just want to kind of mention that another unique aspect of Nitobe College is that we have kind of a diverse range of class instructors. So both myself and Marina Sensei are responsible for the first course that you take, or course 1, and Marina Sensei will be responsible for the course in fall. But we also invite instructors from all across Hokkaido University to come and lend their expertise and teaching skills to improve our programs. So, of course, you'll have Marina Sensei in fall if you take Go Practice Course 1, and in the winter, Go Practice Course 2, you'll have Yokota Sensei, who is from Economics and Business. So I'm now going to pass on to Marina to give you some information about honours program from last semester, right?
Actually, about the program that some of you hopefully will apply for, and also the honours program, right? So, Dale Sensei has told you explain the overview of both the pre-program and the honours program. And I wanted to talk what they're actually going to do if you apply and enter Nitobe College graded curriculum. For example, that one looks here. Okay, on this slide, from the poster on this slide, for the open class, which was held just a couple of months ago on the 24th of July, for the honours program, you can see what kind of topics they are covered in their project work, identified, analyzed during the spring-summer semester course on problem finding. Nitobe College graded curriculum incorporates active learning, as Dale mentioned, and is based on projects and problem-based learning. It also uh, encourages you to consider things as problems from the local perspective. Whoever targeted a local approach or perspective, raise your okay, great. So you know that local is, well, there is a catch phrase, think globally, act locally, right? And it's when you consider both global trends and also local, also take into account local insights and the findings of your own field research in a particular area. And I will explain now how it's applied in Nittibe College courses. And we'll refer to our last year's collaboration with the city of Sapporo on winter-related issues. The course, which you hopefully will apply for, is now called April. What? Until last year, it was foundational. And the students made teams in this course and developed solutions to winter-related problems faced by residents of Hokkaido and Sapporo, like yourselves now, because you're living in Sapporo, moving from the local to regional and to global perspectives. Okay, so the first task, they dealt with 3 connected tasks, and that's what I'm hoping you will do if you join our course this fall semester. The first task was snow removal. So they came up with a few ideas, which are listed on this slide. And the students present here are actually responsible. The graduates now for some of them. And these ideas were presented at the final class of Foundation 1, which is now Global Practical Course 1. Then they moved to the next stage, from local to regional. The second task was thinking of the ways to improve winter life. And we had 3 teams who made the following proposals. I will not just read them all, but some of them, most of them were somehow related to tourism and making it more sustainable and enjoyable throughout the winter, not on just during the Sapporo Matsuri, when everywhere is all the traffic congestion, everywhere is overcrowded, and a lot of people living in Sapporo are actually very happy about this. And one more team proposed an ingenious solution to depression, to prevent seasonal affective disorder, developing a unique device that combined a lamp and a fan heater. So the solutions are very interesting. And the third task was kind of global, proposing solutions to improve winter life in Hokkaido that could be scaled up to different regions, including high altitudes. Because, you know, that cold regions, not necessarily in the north, but also if they are high in the mountains, for instance. So these are the solutions that were proposed. And why we assigned our teams these winter-related problems. Because first, everyone can relate to these problems. We have to survive the long summer winter. We stay here. And second, exactly at the time as we were teaching this course, there was an opportunity to collaborate with the Secretariat of the World Winter Cities Association for Mayors, and both students, graduates present here actually used this opportunity. It was optional. And the Secretariat invited our students to give a talk outside Okudai before an international audience of delegates from different countries, different cities, about these solutions. And in the final class of our Foundation 2, which is our Global Practical Course 2, the city of Sapporo, the Secretariat came, and we also had it like lecture from Hokkaido government, and they made comments on the students' final presentations. And this is going to continue this year. So if you join us, I hope you'll be able to use this opportunity. This slide is just a few words about what WeBecam is. It's an international network. It was established in the year I was born, we're both quite old. And it has a slogan that winter is a resource and an asset. And what's most important, the people who make up the secretariat of this organization are all equity. So they're very interested in collaborating with their university today. And they have different meetings, working level officials meeting, mayors conferences every 2 years. And this year, they'll have the biggest mayors conference and a lot of side events to which you are all invited, including the Winter Cities Forum. I'll later show the schedule. And yes, the event itself will be held this December from the 17th. Let me show this. From the 17th to the 21st. This is Winter Cities Forum. Students are also most welcome to join it. And maybe you'll be able to join as observers other, the wrong button. And what I wanted to say that this year, the special theme will be green transformation. You heard it, green transformation, neutral. So we have this team Sakura Hokkaido now, who are promoting green transformation on these islands of Hokkaido. And this topic will be featured a lot at these big international events. And I hope that you will be able to present your project.
So good evening, everyone. I'm Liu. I'd like to talk about my learning experience in public college, about how I find my ambition in self-improvement. So to begin with, I want to have a brief self-introduction. I come from south part of China. I have been in Sapporo for more than 2 years to do my master course, and I will continue for my PhD here. I'm from engineering faculty. Yes. So I'm from engineering faculty and study the cement chemistry in my laboratory. So my lab is one of the reasons why I choose to stay in Hokkaido University for another 3 years, because everyone in my lab is very kind, including my supervisor, Professor Hashimoto Katsufuji. And the other reason is I have found the desire of my personal development in Hokkaido and in the university. My research interest is one side, and the other side is my hobbies. As you can see, I have many hobbies like snowboarding, hiking, photography, reading, and training. So they bring me a great sense of accomplishment. I conquered great mountains. I learned new knowledge, and I become stronger and stronger. And all these, what I am pursuing, starts from the day I entered Nitobe College. So you might have already heard this learning outcome given by Nitobe College. So this is the 3+1 competencies that help us focus on our personal development and teamwork skills. And establish our professional awareness. It will help you a lot on your own career path. So I like the first competency very much. It reminds me of the motto of Tsinghua University. I like to interpret it as constantly seek self-improvement. With great virtue, anything is possible. I think it shows the same spirit at Nitobe College. And as a student of Hokkaido University, our motto always told us to have ambition to face new challenges. I also learned about how to contribute my leadership and organizational skills to get to the root of problems and create solutions. Nitobe College told me what's the right ways to facilitate my teams to share goals by training us how to share opinions, how to understand and how to trust each other, how to negotiate and collaborate with our teammates. So the first thing Nitobe College wants to do is to stimulate your intellectual interest.
to encourage you to improve yourself sustainably. At Etobicoke College, creative and critical thinking are the fundamental skills. We train our creative and critical thinking skills almost every class by very intensive in-class presentation. Then we experienced project management class using tools like the work breakdown structure, stakeholder map, and many skills or tools. We created our ideas using the knowledge we learned to make our project feasible and to present our work in public, like the WWCAM mentioned by Marina Sensei. And in honors program, you will learn how to do problem funding and problem solving. These are very useful skills. For example, as a researcher, I have to prepare my research proposal. I need to prove the feasibility of my research plan to get financial support. I remembered when I was applying for the exec fellowship, my supervisor told me, you were writing a 5,000 words research proposal in exchange of 6 million Japanese yuan financial support. So in average, one word in your proposal was 1,000 Japanese yuan. So I have to make the reviews to believe my research program was set and my skills like problem solving, creative thinking, and critical thinking can ensure me to finish my research work and get my degree. And back to self-improvement, I really enjoyed the sense of self-improvement. I learned from Etobicoke College that's an important part why I choose to continue my PhD. But I cannot contribute all my energy to my work. That's why I have to develop many hobbies. These hobbies help me find my work-life balance so I can focus on my work more easily. At Etobicoke College, another thing I learned is leadership. To be honestly, I am an introverted person. I always believe I'm not a good leader and I don't like to be a leader. So leadership looks very far away from me, but my learning experience at Etobicoke College told me that leadership is not like a symphony orchestra that you have to teach each one what to do. It's about influence, like a jazz band. Our music will influence other band members, and by collaboration, we can make a perfect performance. So if a team have a shared goal, everyone can contribute their leadership by being a facilitator and timekeeper, and that's the spirit of a leader. Learning leadership helped me better recognize myself and fully understand my potential. So if you still feel confused about yourself, about you or your future path, or having these problems, like I don't know how to get along well with my lab partners from different cultural backgrounds, like I don't know how to prepare my research, and my instructors are too busy to guide me, and like like you want to start your own business, but you don't know how, and you don't know who to start with, then you should join Etobicoke. So that's all for my today's part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Nini. My name is too long for me to tell you. Anyway, you will not remember. Nini is just fine. And I would like you to think of Etobicoke with this. Try it, love it, and discovery journey with Etobicoke. So, my brief introduction. This is my name, the official one. And generally still Lala Nini, but just Nini is fine. I belong to the Graduate School of Environmental Science, and my research is about waste management. I am from Madagascar, a country not famous, but the movie is quite famous, I guess. And I like dogs. I love dogs. I'm a dog person. I like to listen to music, and my favorite hobby is sleeping, especially during winter. So now I'm preparing myself for hibernation. And today I'm not going to talk about like the curriculum or the syllabus in Itobe. You already had that part. I am going to convince you about the reason you need to choose an Itobe by answering those few questions: who, what, why, and how. So, who? Who are the main characters in this journey with Itobe College? Of course, you. Why? Because you need something, right? You will not be here if it's not because of something. Something I don't know, but you know. And because of the teachers, they are really amical. They really like what they are doing. So that only things should convince you to come to Itobe College. And they also have those classes with mentors who went through like life. They know things that you don't know. And those things will help you. And also because of the fellow students. Like, I had really great time exchanging with not people that I will meet every day, but on special days like Wednesday. And those people help me not only because they shared different experiences, but because of who they were. And next question is what? I told before that you have needs. Maybe it concerns personality. Maybe it concerns knowledge. Maybe it's about experience. I don't know. But you can meet certain of those needs here in Italy. For instance, if you struggle, as my fellow classmates said before, if you struggle with how to reach out to people, how to communicate, you can learn that here. If you struggle with time management, which was one of my biggest problems, then you can learn to get better here. And it's maybe also because of curiosity. What can happen in this kind of class, in this kind of program? Then you can quench your curiosity here. Because what you learn here, how you learn here is very different from how you used to learn. I would not say like elsewhere it's monotonous, but once you get the feel of it here, then you will see things different. And I will not dwell on the skills because you will get the 3+1 competencies, leadership skills. You will know how to convince someone into doing something like what I'm doing now. It's not that I will, like my success rate will be 100%, but I am sure somehow you will be a little bit interested in joining Itobe College. And why? Because it's fun. The one thing that can convince me into doing a new thing, it's because it's fun. And for me, learning should not be a boring thing, a systematic thing. Like you have A to Z and everything is lined up. But it has to help you expand yourself. You have to learn to learn. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you learn to learn with your own pace, in your own way. So that's one thing that I really like here with it. Because they don't force you into, you have to do it this way. They give you freedom into thinking. Think as crazy as you want, but I would just guide you into making that crazy idea of yours into something real, into something possible. And also the warmth. Like as I said, I made many friends here in Italy. And it's something that I want to experience again. Unfortunately, they just have like foundation and honors program, noble program. But if there was a third like program, I would definitely enroll in that. And
it's also because of the challenges. Before someone pointed out, you have some issues with this, I didn't know. But once they pointed it in a gentle way, then I know, okay, I have to work on this part. Maybe it may be about personality, like I'm too introverted. I need to speak more. I mean, maybe. And sometimes I have good idea, but I don't know how to speak out my idea. Then they will help you into that. And the last is the experience. What you learn here, you will not be able to learn it elsewhere. Definitely. For instance, we went from thinking about ice is like winter is dangerous into living in Hokkaido is not that bad, all because of little bit class. And how? By being bold, by trying out, by leveraging resource and embracing learning. Be bold, try, learn. Be bold is, I think, one of the keywords here in Little Big College. And for the second one, the best way of learning for me is to try. You can learn anything, but once you try it, then you master it. That's how you do things, in my opinion, of course. And leverage resource. They will give you tons of resources. They will guide you. They will not really those paper that they will give you, but it's more subtle than that. It's more about not the material things, but the way, the philosophy of doing things. And embrace learning. You will love learning. You will like learning. And I hope you're at least 60% happy to or motivated to enroll in Little Big College. If it's the case, then I think me and my fellow student, we did a good job. If not, Marina Sensei, sorry, but I still need to come back to me somewhere. So I would like to close my presentation with the before and after self-assessment. Before Little Big College, I had hard time hitting deadlines. I thought you have really bad experience with time management, but fortunately, I get better. I'm not the best with time management, but I get better. And organizing ideas. You know, you have those moments when you do research that every idea pops up in your head, but you don't know where to start and how to end. Little Big College, it will be slow. And delivering speech. It's the same as organizing idea. I can be here standing and talking nonsense. But thanks to Little Big College, the presentation skills, I think it got better. And working in group. With this one, I thought I was good at it until I enrolled in it. Then I saw that I could improve, I could get better. And starting project. Maybe around June or around January or December, you will hear about Hot Pride. And because of Little Big College, I enrolled in that Hot Pride contest. And because of Little Big College, we could go to the finals. And it's because we learned about project management. If you have something in mind, if you had a dream, then start building your dream. And the best place to learn that is Little College. So I will close it with the quote from Ray Bradbury. I am not one of a kind, but I am kind of one. Meaning, I am not the best, but I do my best. And That's all. Thank you for your presence.